Masked Singer fans, I was away for about 7 days, and I came back to so much news, including that we get to see one of the contestants revealed before the show even starts as like an American insider, which is such an interesting concept. And I want to break down that, the new costumes, and a few other things before we get started. Make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up, guys. We're like 25 days away. I know that sounds weird to say, but we are. And now we're going to start getting almost every single day some kind of new PR, whether it be the name of a new contestant, maybe a clue, maybe something else. And so I want you to keep your ears peeled. That's not a thing. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. I'm making things up. I'm exhausted. I'm still on UK time. Anyway, keep everything open because it seems like everything that's coming through is going to be a clue. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A heads up, I'm super sick right now, so if I mess up or whatever, I'm just rolling through this just because I'm trying my best to do this video for you. My ears, by the way, are so clogged that like I have to like scream. It probably sounds like I'm screaming because I can see the levels on my camera saying, hey, you're kind of loud. Anyway, let's go ahead and break down probably the biggest thing you may have seen. Just 2 days ago, it was announced that The Masked Singer was going to reveal someone before the show started. Said person could give us clues and information about the show, and then you have to figure out who this person is under the mask while the show is going on. We don't know the format. We do know some theme nights. We do know the name of the contestants, which it looks like that sweet number is going to be 14. And so let's go ahead and break down my notes. First and foremost, if you don't know, Season 14, which is weird to say, is premiering on January 7th. It's going to be a 2-hour-long video or TV show. So there's going to be a lot we're probably going to see. Once again, not really much of a tease, but we do know that there is a quote-unquote new twist being introduced. So for the first time ever, the show is revealing an identity of one person. And this person is someone who is a Descendants star. So actually, no offense, I had to look up because I had no idea who this was. And it's Kylie Cantrall.
And right now, hi, I'm Kylie Cantrall.
Cantrall. And that person is Kylie Cantrall. Once again, I don't know her work. I've never seen her stuff before. Actually, seeing her video on the Masked Singer Instagram was the first time I've ever seen her. So I was like, okay, cool. But of course, me being me, you start to want to go through all of the clues that were already given to us. So if you go back a couple videos, you know that in the first promo video, in it, they showcase, 90 million blank and this and that. She doesn't really have many that contribute to that, just very minimum. So I really don't put her towards this whole thing. I think that's actually one of the reasons why they made her kind of like the spokesperson. Also maybe to get the younger audiences involved because clearly Descendants is a big TV show / movie / all that stuff for the younger generations. And since we are a family show, it is a family show, it makes more sense to have someone young going in there. It was kind of cool because at the same time, Fox was uploading all these behind the scenes videos and things. And no, we don't have anything. We did reach out to the team to try to make something happen. It didn't work out. So she is going to be an insider. What will that mean? I'm assuming she's going to be sort of like a Cluedle-Do or Ms. Maskey, kind of like tipping in with clues here and out. That way we can kind of find out some things. Her costume will not be revealed until quote-unquote premiere night, which I was trying to like figuring that out. So we know who she's going to be under the mask, but will she be revealed that night? I have no idea. Now, Kylie does hint to fans at the season ahead, especially letting seasons know that the judges have knowledge. What makes things really interesting, though, and this is something that I think is definitely a cool curveball, while we at home will know who she is and under what costume she is, the judges won't, which will make things very interesting. So that means Robin, Jenny, Ken, and Rita will be completely in the dark trying to figure out who's under the mask of said people. Keep in mind, it's only one that we don't know, which is kind of cool because then we can see how wrong they're going to be. No offense to Kylie at all, but I don't think she's well known enough for people like Robin and Ken or even Rita to know who. I mean, Jenny's a reporter. She does a lot of interviews and things. She is very big when it comes to a lot of culture, pop culture, Hollywood culture. So I'm pretty sure she will know who this is, but the other three, not so much, which will make it very interesting. Sorry, I need tea for the throat and the ears. That being said, let's go ahead and start breaking down new costumes and characters and theme night. So first and foremost, the first costume, which was officially confirmed, is the Calla Lily. That was put on with an exclusive video. You can go ahead and take a look of that. You can kind of take a look at this, and in it you could see you got jeweled eyelashes, a very sparkly microphone, and a teddy bear pin, right? And then Lily says, "Tonight I'm ready to pour my heart into this." Do you want the pitch correct audio? Do you? Now, because they're using a weird, different kind of pitch audio, I can't really give you the pitch correct audio, but we can always, guess in the comment section. Who do you think that is? Right? I know we got some big, heavy hitters on the show this year, so keep open. I'm still hoping that I really, really wish that out of all the celebrities that we could have, Paul McCartney would be on my list. Anyway, so we do know we're going to have about 14. We do know we're going to have 18 contestants or masks on the show so far, and we don't have the names for all of them, but we do have some of them. Now we dive into contestants. We're going to have 18, which is a really, really good number. Do we actually know the format and the way that it's going to go? Not yet. Is it going to be like the past? Who knows? They had a whole season off to revamp the entire format, so I expect a completely different one. Is there going to be a ding-dong, leave-it-on bell? Who knows? Is there going to be a golden ear trophy? Who knows? Is the judges' vote going to still be weighed more than the audience? Who knows? I'm assuming it will. But right now we have, 6 named costumes. First is Eggplant, one that we saw before in the original promo video. We have, and I feel like I'm going to say this wrong, Pug Cassio, which is absolutely adorable for a name, if I'm saying it right. I could be completely saying it wrong like an idiot, but I think that's very adorable, and I love the costume. Like, this is such a fun costume. Then we have Queen Corgi, which I actually think I named right. I said that in the original video about a week ago. I'm like, clearly it's one of the Queen's Corgis. So I kind of want to take credit for that one. Could you give me that one at least? Give me that one. On Eggplant too. I mean, that one was quite obvious. Though in the first time I filmed that video, I think I called it something completely different. I had to refilm it. But so far I got a couple right. I'm very proud of that. Then we have the croissants. Self-explanatory. Male and female croissants. We have Calla Lily, which is gorgeous. I think in general, just those plants are pretty. If you ever had one, we can't have some of them because we got cats like Mr. Jack, who's sitting right over here, who likes to eat everything that's alive that I bring inside, which is why at Christmas time we can't even have poinsettias because of you, bud. Anyway, then it leaves us with one that I'm probably going to pronounce wrong.
Scarab.
Scarab. And that is the Egyptian scarab. Say that right? Scarab. I may have said it wrong. But those are the ones we've seen so far. And obviously, leading up to it, we're going to get more. Are they going to be in groups? Are they going to be performing against other members of the same group, in between the groups? Once again, we don't know the format yet, which is kind of exciting. At Fox, if anything, don't tell us. Just let us show up the first day not knowing what the heck is going on, and then we learn the format. We're really keeping this interesting, right? I said to you guys going into the fall that next year I hope they revamp the entire thing. And it does honestly look like they are. Now, we're going to get any guest judges and things like that. We don't really know. I think that it is one of those things in which I think the show always needs the change of a guest. I want Joel back. Can we have Joel back? Nikki was fun too, right? Like, we need to have these people coming back as like a little extra commentary. One second. Oh, that tea. I was in the UK, by the way. You'll see those videos in the next week or so. And halfway through the day, we have tea. And it's halfway through my day, and I'm having tea. I'm stuck on the UK time, by the way. Lastly, we have theme nights. A lot of different theme nights. Some of them really fun. Star Trek. I love that. That's going to be really awesome. Clueless. All right. I love that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Boy, was I a fan. So for me, this is definitely up my alley. Jackie, what are you doing? I think he's going to try to jump in the camera in a little bit. We have Twilight. I mean, I grew up on Twilight, so that works for me. We've got Spice Girls. I mean, come on. Right? Right? And then we have Care Bears, which I thought was interesting. There are other special events that are being done. Fear Factor House of Fear Night featuring Johnny Knoxville. So a guest. I love that. That's awesome. Ozzy Fest Night, which, rest in peace, Ozzy, man. I still can't believe he's gone. That's one of those things that I think like hit everyone really hard. No one expected him to go so quickly. I mean, he did that one concert, and I was like, damn, this guy is really singing. He was, I mean, granted, because of his age and all the substance abuse and all that, but he really did like a number. I was like, this is cool. And then, you know, not too long afterward, that was it. I still can't believe it. Now, remember, his daughter was on The Masked Singer's Ladybug, and she's coming back. Talk about honoring her dad. I think that's sweet. To me, that is probably one of the coolest things. I don't know if that was their idea or maybe that was Fox's idea, whatever it is. I love that. I think that was awesome. But there you guys go. There's a lot there between the costumes and the theme nights, and we still don't know the format. I'm sure by the time I put this video online, the format's going to be announced, because that's usually what happens. Joey makes a video and then Fox turns around and goes, oh, you know what? Let's make him make another video tomorrow. That being said, it's going to be a very interesting season of The Masked Singer. I think that the way that we cover the show might be a little bit different, mostly because we're not being monetized anymore for a lot of the stuff. And no, we never got that problem fixed. I did reach out to certain people over at Fox, and of course in the UK, because they're getting ready for another season, and all the things that I did for them also got demonetized. So I don't know how we're going to do it this season, whether it's just, you know, I don't know if we're going to go live. I don't know if we're going to be doing, obviously we're going to be doing the reveals every week. I still find that fun. The pitch correct audios. But I guess ultimately my question for you guys is, because I do all this stuff for you guys. My question for you is, you know, how do you want to do it? You know, what do you want to do differently this year to keep things interesting for you and I? Definitely keep things interesting for me, because after a while we get very repetitive with some of the videos that we make. But I obviously want to change things up so that you guys are interested and that I'm still interested in doing it, especially because now we're just doing it for fun versus even doing it for anything remotely to get paid for this stuff, which, you know, I then ask you guys if you are interested in supporting me doing these videos here. We do have a Patreon, and that mostly allows you to have your name at the end of the video. You can sign up for that. I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $5 or $6 a month. So you're pretty much buying me a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in that case, or maybe you could buy something for Jack. Jack, you gonna come over? Let me show you Jack, because he's gotten so much bigger. Jackie, come here. They want to see you. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Come say hi to my little baby, who is a monster. Look at this guy. Jack, say hi. Yes, they love you, buddy. They love you. And I love you. I'll put you right back up. Put you right back at your spot. Anyway, that being said, I want to thank you guys for joining me. It is going to be, once again, a very fun season. Let me know, once again, what kind of videos you want to see. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. It's going to be, I know here, like in New Jersey, Philly, New York area, we might actually get some snow this weekend and potentially around Christmas, which is going to be so magical. Before we go, though, in the comment section, because I'm actually honestly interested, what is the one thing you want for Christmas? Let me know. Anyway, I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.